Hi, my name is Mark. I'm from Sacramento. For a long time now, talking years, I had bad teeth. For a lot of years now, I've been missing several teeth. In fact, I only had 2 teeth that met in the back here, so that's where I did all my chewing. I learned to swallow big chunks of food, at a time. So I definitely needed a change. Before I went to Dr. Samadian, I had went to 7 other implant places. They just didn't do it for me for some reason. Ones that I would get the extraction and I had to wait quite a while to get teeth. There were ones that had teeth in a day. Those choices were what you get. When I got to Dion Health, this journey started in Rockland, as a matter of fact. When I got to Dion Health, I liked the fact that they gave you prototype, and if you needed to change, they would do that. So by the time they gave you your finals, it was what you wanted. I liked that. I wasn't going to be stuck in one thing. That was big on my decision to go with Dion Health. Another one was Veronica, which is the office manager. She was great. She made me feel like family. I do believe that she was the reason why I went with Dion Health. There were a lot of good things, but the staff and Veronica was a big deal. I had to learn how to smile again because for a long time I didn't smile. I barely talked, and my smile was a bit foreign. I have pictures right after I had the procedure where my smile was a bit forward. I seem to have it back now. I was missing a lot of teeth. I believe I had 9 teeth at the time, maybe 11. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. I avoided everything. I didn't go places where I was going to be around people. I didn't go to functions where I was going to need to talk. I didn't go places where I was going to eat. I stopped going anywhere for a very long time. I stayed secluded. I stayed by myself. I was very antisocial, and I do believe it was because of my smile. I just thought that was the way it was. After having the smile that I have now, I see myself going a lot more places and interacting with people a lot more. And the only thing that I can think of is it's my smile. I belong to a men's group that we meet on Saturday mornings, and I was there today. I saw a friend that I haven't seen for a few months, and he raved. He said, "Look at your smile, beautiful." People that know me, that see me now, they all have something good to say about my smile. I don't have to hide anymore. I can be social. I can go to dinner or lunch or what have you and talk in front of people. Not just one-on-one, but I can talk in front of a group, whereas I stayed away from situations like that. I catch myself in the mirror smiling a lot. My smile has enhanced my life 100-fold. It's incredible. The feeling that I have, the self-esteem, the self-confidence, it's big, it's huge. Took it for granted. It's a good thing. It's totally worth it, for sure. I wouldn't want to candy coat it for somebody. I had a full extraction. It's a lot. If you've ever had a tooth pulled, think of that times 10. But the end justifies the mean. It really does. I mean, it's totally worth it. I had been to several dentists, and they were going to put crowns on and give me partials and all that other stuff. That would have been not as good. In fact, I did get a partial, a lower partial, and it was a pain. I didn't wear it so I would say, bottom line, it's definitely worth it. We went through a series of prototypes, and I said, I don't like this, I want this. I want my eye teeth longer, I want them more pointy. All that, Dr. Samadian and the team gave me everything that I wanted, and then they delivered, and they got this. We were going to have prototypes, and we were going to get what I wanted at the end. That was big. That was a big thing. I didn't want to be stuck with something that I didn't like, and Dr. Samadian listened to me and gave me what I wanted. When I started coming to Orinda, I would need something changed, and they would make it that day, and I'd get delivered that day. That was something that I thought was important. Veronica, the office manager, she made me feel welcome. She made me feel cared for. Everybody did in the office, including Dr. Samadian. But she was the driving force. She made me feel like family. She cared about me. It made me feel comfortable, made me feel at ease. I was probably the situation I was with the missing teeth because I don't do dentists. I'm allergic to pain. I break out in tears. It made me feel more comfortable. In fact, and I don't know if Dr. Samadian remembers, but it was difficult. I was going through it, the extraction. Veronica came in, she held my hand, and she was there for about 15 minutes. That enabled me to be able to finish. We were gonna stop and finish the next day, and she came in and she calmed me down, and I was able to finish that day. That was big, not a problem. When Dr. Samadian asked me, we're asking people to give testimony about their experience, I was happy to do it. It made me feel good that I could do this. It's important, and it was a very good thing. What I want, apples and pizza and nuts. It's really hard to eat a nut when you only have 2 teeth that meet. It's a good thing.